A Hero Rises has finally returned, and you know what that means. It's time to vote for our new free-to-play hero to help carry us through the year. Now, if you don't know what a Hero Rises is, it's an event where the community gets to vote on a hero they want to be given out for free as our anniversary gift. The top 8 heroes who get the most votes are put into a voting gauntlet, and the winner of that voting gauntlet is given away to everyone. The other major thing to know though is that the top 4 heroes in that voting gauntlet are put into a summoning banner, and it's going to have 4 sparks this year. There are 5 major things you need to consider when voting for a hero. First, how powerful is the hero? Obviously, we want the community to get their hands on a unit who will be strong. Second, how rare is the hero? Legendaries, mythics, harmonics, and duo heroes are all difficult to get heroes and are much rarer than your basic hero in the normal summoning pool. Legendaries and mythics always share with 2 other heroes, meaning it can be very difficult to pick up the one you want without the Fade Pass. While seasonal heroes typically only get 2 banners on their first year, and then 1 rerun a year after that. This means that a Hero Rise is a great chance to grab one of these rare heroes for free, and also put them on a banner with better than typical rates. Third, we have to consider fodder value. What valuable skills do these heroes have, so people who do not want the hero can still get something good out of this gift. Fourth, we want to consider what roles those heroes can play, such as nuke, tank, gale forcer, etc. Then lastly, we want to consider what game modes the hero does well in. The more game modes a character is good in, the more likely they will be helpful to the overall player base. Now last year, the community was able to pull off the Green Dream. Essentially, we got 4 very powerful and rare heroes onto the banner, which meant the summoning rates were insane. I was able to get 21 5 stars and 600 orbs last year. When it comes to this year, it is possible to do something similar, but this time with red heroes. So with the Red Dream in mind, let's get started with the best red heroes to vote for. The first hero we have to talk about is Duo Chrom. He's the king of the current meta and is completely and utterly ridiculous. When it comes to power, Duo Chrom is one of the strongest heroes in the game. He also excels in every game mode and is also versatile as a supporting nuke. On the rarity side, Chrom is quite rare. He's only been on 2 banners so far, but he will be getting a rerun in a matter of weeks. And when it comes to fodder, he does offer some valuable skills like Deadeye, Close Salvo, and Time Spools. They aren't the most premium fodder, but they are very good. Personally, I think Chrom's one of the best heroes we could have on the A Hero Rises banner, and I hope he makes it into the top 4. Next up, we have to talk about Summer Elgard. She's easily the best Gale Forcer in the entire game. She is ridiculously strong and can even work as a near save or far save extremely well. Just like Chrom, she is good in every single game mode, from Ether Raids to Summoner Duels to Arena. She also has really rare fodder in Assault Troop, which is currently only available on her. Attack Defense Ideal is also good too. Summer Elgard has been reran once so far and won't be coming back until summer, so this is a great chance to pick her up. Third in our red options is a Terror of the Dark Season, Emblem. Emblem has completely changed the Dark Season of Ether Raids with her ability to turn off saves and inflict feud on Omni tanks. Not only is she amazing at Ether Raids, she's also really good in Summoner Duels, where she can be annoying and allow nukes to snipe units without worrying about saves. She also has really premium fodder in Attack Speed Clash and Beast Agility, which currently is only available on her. Now the one downside to Emblem is that you really don't need merges on her due to being a defense mythic, but a one-off copy would be ridiculously good. Let's keep the red hype train going with legendary Veronica. Now if you want to talk about a hero who incarnates power, this is your hero. Veronica is one of the best nukes in the entire game right now. She's absolutely stupidly good. When it comes to rarity, she's an easy 10 out of 10. She's been only on 2 banners right now, and in both cases she's sharing with 2 other units, so she's not exactly easy to pick up. In the fodder department, she's pretty solid. She has Attack Speed Catch 4, Speed Res Far Trace, and the new Panic Smoke 4, which can be very good with the right team setup. Also, you don't need to worry about where to use her, because she is literally amazing in every single game mode. Veronica is easily one of the best choices for a free-to-play hero for the entire player base. Let's switch gears a bit and talk about a powerful red tank. That's right, we have Duo Duma. Now Duma is a very powerful hero, but I do think he is a bit more niche than the others, because he mostly shines in Summoner Duels, where he can be a big annoyance due to his ability to decharge specials and heal up the team with his duo skill. Now that's not to say he isn't good in other game modes like Arena or Ether Raid's defense, but in my opinion there can be better options. When it comes to fodder, he does have Distant Ferocity, the attack boosting distant counter, which is really good for Vantage heroes or heroes with brave weapons. Overall, I think Duma is a solid choice, but maybe not the best for everyone. And our final red hero is going to be Rearmed Ophelia. Now I'm sure some people are looking at me a bit weird. After all, Ophelia is a good hero, but not nearly as broken as the heroes who came before her. She isn't really an all-star in the meta for any game mode, but Ophelia has something that others don't. She's a rearmed hero with absolutely top tier fodder. First of all, she comes with Attack Res Finish, Times Pulse, and Special Spiral 4, which is really good fodder. Almost anyone can find a hero in their barracks to give Special Spiral 4 to, and it will make them significantly stronger. It's easily one of the best skills in the entire game right now, and Ophelia is the only hero who has it. The better part though is because she is a rearmed hero, she can also duplicate other fodder, meaning Ophelia can be an absolute gold mine for your account, especially if you get more than 2 copies. While this hero herself won't change people's account, the fodder she brings absolutely will. Okay, now let's move away from red and talk about some other colors like blue. Now when it comes to blue, my top recommendation has to go to Duo Thor. This hero is just completely and utterly disgustingly broken. This hero is so stupidly good. She packs enough of a punch to be an amazing tank buster, but at the same time offers a plethora of support from stall to exposure to world breaker, and to a duo skill that just shuts down half the game. She is good in every single game mode and also very rare. The only downside of Duo Thor in my opinion is that her fodder is somewhat niche. There are definitely heroes who want Still Water and Attack Res Far Trace, but not everyone. Now when it comes to blue, there are some other good options like Wish Corrin or Flame Lin, but in all honesty, both of them are currently being ran on the Engage A Hero Rises banner right now, and you can also just pick up a free copy of them too. So that's all I'm going to really recommend for blue. Let's move on to green. Now green also doesn't have the most options in my opinion either. There are some cool options like Summer Dimitri or Flame Tana, but they just don't offer as much as the heroes I've mentioned up to this point. So the one hero I really want to recommend in green is going to be Legendary Ninian. Legendary Ninian is the best defensive dancer in the game. She's able to be immobile due to her 3 movement, while also being able to give herself another action, which is just stupid in the right hands. She's amazing on Aether Raid's offense for Gale Force, on defense for annoying the shit out of you with enemy AI that's just stupid, in Arena for making your runs easy mode, and in Summoner Duels for making ultra offensive plays. Legendary Ninian is easily my favorite dancer in the entire game. Now when it comes to fodder, she offers good value with Attack Speed Catch, Speed Res Near Trace, and Blue Feud. Nothing stupidly rare, but overall solid. And when it comes to rarity, she is rare, but she will be rerunning on March's Legendary banner, so it's not like you won't get any more chances to pick her up. Okay, now let's talk about our final color, and in my opinion, the other color that could dominate this A Hero Rises, Colorless. There are a ton of amazing colorless units that were released this year, and they are meta-defying and powerful. Let's start off with New Year's Asker. Duo Asker is just a bit broken. He's extremely bulky and difficult to kill, while also packing quite the punch. But that's all on top of the ridiculous support he can offer via Open Domain and his Duo skill that grants special cooldown. We are guaranteed one rerun of Duo Asker this year on a double special heroes banner, but after that, we will be waiting all the way till next January. When it comes to roles and game modes, Duo Asker fits into every game mode and excels in all of them. He's also very versatile as a nuke, tank, and support. Honestly, his fodder is a bit niche though. Defense resistance finish isn't the skill most units want to run, but the tempo is pretty nice. Now speaking of Asker, how about normal Asker? That's right, there are 2 Asker on this list. Base Asker is an amazing hero just like his Duo version. He offers most of the same support, but he's also a mythic, which means he can help boost your score in light season. On top of that, he's also an all-star on Gale Force teams. Base Asker is easily one of the best light mythics in the game, which means this is a great chance for the entire place to get their hands on him and possibly even merges. Moving away from bulls for a second, let's talk about dragons. Rearmed Grima is a fantastic save unit. She's amazing in Aether Raid's offense in particular and can even beat units like Brave Self due to her high speed. But just like Ophelia, what really makes Grima stand out is that she's a rearmed hero, meaning she can duplicate valuable fodder, like save skills, hardy fighter, and so much more. She's a hero who gets exponentially more valuable to your account with merges due to the skill duplication, and that's why I think she could be a great option for reaching top 4. Unmistakably, Elamine defined Aether Raid's meta last year. She's an extremely powerful hero due to false start. When it comes to the best supports in the game, she's right up there at the top. Now she does have a lot of downsides though. First, her fodder is kind of meh, it's not the best. Second, she has been reran quite a bit at this point, meaning she's not as rare as some of the other heroes on this list. And lastly, she's mostly an Aether Raid's hero. She can be used in Summoner Duels as well, but mostly in stall strategies. I think she could be a cool choice, but in all honesty, she's near the bottom of my list. How can we talk about Saints and not bring up Demons? That's right, next up is the one and only Demon King for Mortis himself. But Mortis is just busted. He's an amazing far save and near save. He's also an Anima Mythic, which helps a ton in Aether Raid's defense. His fodder is solid with a save skill and the exclusive Beast Follow. But let's be real, there are 2 reasons to vote for Mortis. First is that his art is completely badass. Oh my god, some of the coolest art in the entire game. And secondly, of course, he's completely toxic and powerful. Nightmare not only makes him more difficult to kill, but it also punishes players by turning off units' turns, which is just stupid. Let's be honest, it's just way too good. If you want to make a deal with the Demon King, this may be your best chance, as he won't be getting reran for 5 months. And the final hero I'm going to recommend is Arvel. Arvel is also an exemplary Anima Mythic who is really powerful and stupidly annoying to deal with, mostly due to the guard menace that they provide, but also because they hit like a truck, and get weapon triangle advantage against 75% of the entire cast. Arvel is a great unit with great fodder, and attack res tempo and attack res oath. They are extremely viable in Aether Raid's defense and summoner duels, so if you haven't been able to get your hands on them, this could be a good opportunity. Hopefully this video was able to help you decide who you want to vote for A Hero Rises. If it did, make sure to drop a comment down below letting me know who you will be voting for. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. This has been Oblivion. I'll catch you all later.